All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Bitcoin Radio Network. I am Crypto Famous. It's a great day. It's Thursday, all day long today until tomorrow. And then it's Great Friday. You know, it's always a good day when Friday comes because you got the weekend off. You can spend a little time with the family, maybe catch up on some crypto. All right, well, today, mining Bitcoin made easy. That's what today's show is going to be about, along with, we're going to talk about Uber being involved with crypto. We're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the honey miner. And we're going to go through a lot of different things today. So you guys are just going to want to stick with us throughout today's show. It's going to be exciting. We got some new comments that we're going to post up here from yesterday's show. That's going to be a good time as well. And so we're really excited about it. We're going to talk a little bit about the Golden Cross. Are we about to experience another Golden Cross like we did back in October? Is this about to take place? I mean, we're right on the breaking point of this Golden Cross. And if the Golden Cross stays loyal to its name, we will see a definite climb in BTC. ETFs, does that have anything to do with what's going on? Is it going to be rejected? Is it going to be accepted? We're going to talk about that in today's episode as well. It's going to be exciting. We're going to talk about some new partnerships and some new developments that is taking place here at the network. So you guys are going to definitely want to stay tuned today. It's going to be very important. And I think by the end of today's broadcast, you will understand why mining Bitcoin is so easy. We'll find that out right away when we get back from this station break. Don't go nowhere. This is Crypto Famous. I'm out of here.
Extreme Graphics has been designing and installing some of the best construction and real estate signs in the country for 15 years. We also design and produce banners, bumper stickers, flyers, and small yard signs. Don't forget about our outstanding vehicle and off-road vehicle decals and lettering. Remember, a company without a sign is a sign of no business. Contact us at 763-241-1661. That's 763-241-1661. Or email sleddecal@aol.com. Remember, Extreme Graphics.
Let's try something different.
Join BNN for the 6 o'clock news with Crypto Famous Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Famous will keep you up to date with live breaking news as it happens. Also, live interviews from the leading platforms in cryptocurrency. A Media 1-3 production, exclusively on BRN, the Bitcoin Radio Network.
Woo! Welcome back to the Bitcoin Radio Network. Crypto Famous here with you every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, live at bitcoinradionetwork.io. If you're checking this out first time via YouTube, definitely hit the like button, become a subscriber, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Speaking about comments, let's just go ahead and jump into our comments from yesterday's show that we did. And Georgie, still first. Yes, you are a true boss, Sir Georgie. And stand by that. Every day we're going to do a first comment on the YouTube. So whoever gets their comment first listed, you guys will be the very first one aired on the show. And right now, Georgie is stepped up his game. 2 days in a row, he's first. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Big ups. I tell you, you're a true boss, sir. Keep doing what you're doing. We really appreciate it here at the Bitcoin Radio Network. All right. Vladimir, keep it up, boss. Greetings from Poland. All right. Well, greetings from America to Poland. We're so excited that you could be a part of our broadcast and that our broadcast is actually reaching Poland and people in your country. So by all means, Vladimir, share this program with your friends and family in Poland, and let's get a big presence. Right now, I'll tell you who leads the countries right now in the Bitcoin Radio Network. Of course, the United States and Canada. are number 1. Coming in number 2, Saudi Arabia. Coming in number 3, Russia. Coming in number 4, South Korea. Coming in number 5, Brazil. Coming in number 6, Poland. Coming in number 7, I think it's Italy. In number 8, 9, 10, 11, it goes on and on and on. All right. We got 252 countries or something like that in the world. I don't know how many there is, but there's a lot. All right, but big ups to everybody out there checking out the Bitcoin Radio Network. We really appreciate each and every one of you on a daily basis enjoying the news in its purest form. We did a little comedy, a little side action on it too here and there, but hey, that's what we try to do, is make this exciting. So let's jump into the next comment. William Diaz, I love your comment, buddy. Keep it up in the same spirit. That's what I'm talking about. We got to have a good spirit when we come out here. We got to try to make this news a little bit more exciting and fun for everybody. Besides the fact that just learning as much as we do on a day-to-day basis of what's going on in cryptocurrency is exciting all on its own. But we're going to keep this rolling here as well. And big ups to the boss comment as well. I think we'll be bringing the boss comment. There's another one we were going to add in. I don't know. We just had a glitch right before we started. So it happens in computers every day. So we just reboot them and keep going. It's all live here. So like I said, nothing's pre-recorded. Even the show that you're watching right now is live on the Bitcoin Radio Network. So anytime you guys want to watch a live show, just go over to the network at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's a live show, and 23 hours a day, there should be live music unless we're doing updates or something on the back end, which that would mean that that we're off air at that time. And just don't freak out. We're just doing some updates, and we do them quite often. So that's to keep you guys safe and to keep the machine running smooth here. So we appreciate it. Check out the cryptocurrency music. It's a good variety. I'm sure you guys will like it. There's updated news daily. I think by about 9:30 a.m. Central Time, you got a full day's full of news for you right there, telling you what's going on in cryptocurrency around the world. Let's jump into why mining Bitcoin is easier. Honey Miner makes cryptocurrency mining accessible to everyone with a GPU. All right, let me turn on my thing here because I didn't turn it on yet. All right, there we go. We got it on now. All right, Honey Miner changes the game. Making cryptocurrency mining more accessible is a big undertaking. As all networks grow in popularity and competition among miners heats up significantly. More competition means users need more powerful hardware to contribute and make money. That's how mining is done. A lot of people don't understand cryptocurrency mining and how we develop our coins. And now if you're on an ECR20, they are mined by the ECR20 platform. That's why a lot of startups start with an ECR20 so they don't have to physically mine them and buy all the mining equipment. Mining equipments are basically your video cards with some beefed up power supplies and so forth. And it's usually piggybacked already on a network that's got pools running. And the pool is when a bunch of people join together and go after that one Bitcoin, and whenever it's cracked, whoever cracks it first gets a little bit more of a prize, but then it's divided evenly amongst everybody else. All right, so that's Bitcoin mining. Now, why can it be so expensive? Because of the power that it actually takes, the electricity that it actually takes to mine these can be very expensive in process. So yeah, really have to weigh out your differences when you're deciding whether or not to be a miner, a trader, or what have you. So this is one thing you have to weigh out. Am I going to spend more in electricity than I'm actually making? And that's what Honey Miner here aims to ease the process by making pool mining a lot more attractive. All users who rely on this application pool, their computing resources are combined together. As such, the combined effort is used to mine specific cryptocurrencies. All payments are settled in Bitcoin, even though it is not the currency being mined directly. The alternative cryptocurrencies are more accessible for users with average computers. Now, the earnings may also be lower, but through the pool-based effort, everyone will benefit in the long run. Now, there is a genuine interest in this specific application. Honey Miner claims its user base has grown over 10,000 in the first month. Consumers want to be exposed to the cryptocurrencies in many different ways. As buying cryptocurrency remains treacherous, mining is another option worth exploring. All one needs is a computer with a dedicated graphics card to begin mining cryptocurrencies. And that's not true. I mean, it is true in some applications, but if you really want to get down and make some Bitcoin, you have got to have yourself a nice little setup with multiple cards, with multiple power sources, and that's what happens. Now, that's the traditional way. Now, cryptocurrency continues to grow, and the applications such as Honey Miner will introduce a lot of new people to the Bitcoin and altcoins. This growth is prominent to make cryptocurrency succeed in the long run. Since there is no competitive setup process involved, it is very approachable by all types of users. And a feasible application takes care of all the configuration aspects. It will also switch to more profitable cryptocurrencies to mine on a 10-minute basis, which is very cool, people, because here's something that you might want to take a look at the white paper, see if it lines up with your investment strategies. And this one might be something to look at, because if this is going to change every 10 minutes and the algorithm is going to change on it, and all of a sudden it's going to switch over to cryptocurrencies from one to another that's doing more, that is awesome. That basically leaves you free as a miner to just let this baby set free and just sit there and mine. And then once you get done mining, when you cash out, you're going to get BTC. Holy smokes, is that not cool? Now, like it says, you're not going to make as much in the beginning because, people that are into mining the traditional way usually stack, 5, 6, 10, 20 video cards and power together. Now, a lot of computers have access to computing power not being used throughout most of the day. All right, putting that square power to good use can produce a passive revenue stream supported currencies to mine, including Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, Monero, and smaller cap currencies. They are all quite profitable to mine, which is why Honey Miner focuses on these currencies primarily. One has to keep in mind that this process demands a lot more electricity to generate cryptocurrencies. Offsetting the cost through daily earnings will be difficult for a lot of users. It is still an option worth exploring for users who see it as a long-term investment. Now, if you're the short-term guy that's just looking in, quick, make a buck, you need to stay into trading, because if you get into mining, it is a little bit more difficult, takes a little bit more time, and it is a long-term investment. Sometimes if you mine some easier coins like New York coin, which is very easy to mine, you can make quite a bit of money doing that, that kind of mining. But the Bitcoin itself, if you're going to mine that, there's all sorts of factors that you got to look at. You got to look at the difficulty level of the mining, and as we get closer to the Bitcoin, 21 million coins being mined, then the harder the difficulty level is raised. This limits it down to, not just coming in and mining everything up and using it up right away. So Satoshi Nakamoto, when he invented this awesome Bitcoin, or whoever did, AI or some government, or who knows who really invented this baby, but whoever did, they did a hell of a job programming it, because As soon as you get close to that, it switches up the rhythms on everything, and the difficulty levels are increased. And at that time, it takes you longer to mine the Bitcoin and cost more money in electricity. So make sure that you weigh out the differences in this. And it might be easier to mine Monero or Zcash or Ethereum than it is the Bitcoin itself. And if you get involved with this company here, I think you'll see that the Honey Miner is focused on a lot more cryptocurrencies and has a nice switched up algorithm to get you onto the best cryptocurrency every 10 minutes, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so that's mining Bitcoin made easy right there here on the Bitcoin Radio Network. All right, Crater launches with bot to automate digital asset cryptocurrency trading. All right, digital assets can be a minefield for an event for even the most experienced traders. All right, so when a platform comes along to make trading easier for the frequent consumer, it behoves us all to sit up and take notice. Crater today launched a automated digital asset management platform that consists of a web portal, a multifunctional exchange, and a mobile messenger bot to perform trades using data-driven analytics. All right, so how does this work? Crater lets subscribers make trades with a single tap of a finger, and the bot algorithms multiple exchange accounts and executes trades automatically, sending real-time announcement to alert users to immediately buy, sell, and exchange opportunities. You see how the AI is so involved in cryptocurrencies. I think it's really exciting, if you ask me. And even that, using these bots can really be an advantage. However, you have to make sure the bot is not just a programmable bot. A lot of newbies get into getting a bot to do its trading while they're at work and so forth, and then they come home and they find out they lost all their money because they didn't have the knowledge to set up the bot the proper way, and it just kept spinning the wheels, and before you knew it, you were out of money. Don't let that happen. Make sure you do all your investigation. Try to get all the education that you possibly can on bots for trading. Now, the platform offers integrations with significant crypto exchanges such as Kraken, Binance, Poloniex, with options on the one. In addition, Crater offers integrations with most Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets, giving users one-tap automated trades and executions. The platform provides instant industry updates and includes automatic arbitrage detection and execution. All of this is powered by a machine learning AI. Crater offers the trading signals based on a daily analysis, not just using current data, but also by learning from aggregated historical data, online sentiment examinations, and soon social network analyst. Now, I heard something else, social network analysis, okay? AI. There was Bit AI had a bot that was supposedly do that. They ripped everybody off. I'm not saying that these guys are the same company or anything, but they were one to claim they had a social network analysis that would monitor social chat and would decide whether or not the social media community is kind of going against a coin, and if it is, it would shoot an alert off to you to sell that coin off before the bad news started to erupt. And I think that's what this social network analysis is, and it'll send you out alert. I'm not positive about theirs, but that's what I learned about the other one. Anyways, while the Telegram bot gives subscribers access to those computerized services, the web-based trading platform consolidates data into a exchange, a one-window interface that includes cold wallet integrations for security purposes. All right, so currently our basic machine learning models send out custom alerts and notifications to the users throughout the social messaging platform. The CEO and co-founder of Boyko, Dragonvo, told me we are currently live on Telegram and will roll out additional platforms in the future, including WeChat, Line, and Keiko Talk. This week, we are establishing automatic alerts triggered by changes in the market. The alert gives you the option to buy, sell, or cash out. Users can set up custom parameters. For instance, some users want notifications if the market drops 5%. Some want it if it drops 10%. There you go. This is pretty cool. You guys check them out. Do your investigation. I'm famous. I'll be right back after these messages.
Have you heard of New York Coin? The best kept secret in crypto. Lightning fast transactions with real world use. Worldwide. No network fees and easy. Low difficulty mining too. All with a current market cap under $15 million. Meet NYC. NewYorkCoin.net.
BRN, all systems ready.
Bitcoin activated. Blockchain activated. Ethereum activated. Litecoin activated.
All systems ready for launch.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network, #1 in cryptocurrency.
Can't even whistle today. All right, welcome back, guys. All right, welcome back. Why major cryptocurrency investors are betting heavily against the Ethereum platform? What? Are you serious? The big investors in crypto are betting against the Ethereum platform. The second largest cryptocurrency platform in the world has seen its currency plummet 36% this year. But some major crypto investors think it has been more room to, that has been more room to fall, and they're betting strongly against it. The New York-based Treacherous Capital, a crypto hedge fund that launched last summer and is known for the in-depth analysis of cryptocurrency prices, has shorted Ether, lending the coin and hoping they tank so it can buy it back. So they can buy it back from them at a lower price. That's some backdoor stuff right there, man. I don't like hearing it. You know, in my life, if I see anything that just isn't right in crypto, I just wash my hands clean and walk away as soon as possible. I don't know about this. I haven't done my investigation on this platform, so I don't know. But I just say that in general. There's a lot of things that happen in crypto, and it is what it is. But so you guys always sleep with one eye open in cryptocurrency because you just never know what is real and what's not out there. But now, people that are shorting it so that they can sell it to you and then hope that it tanks and then going back buy it cheaper from you, that's just some backdoor crap right there. But it is crypto. There's nothing saying that it isn't, that's not legal. I mean, we do it when we trade, right? When we go and we have Bitcoin, and I guess we do the same things. I guess get smacked down on too much, but we will go and sell Bitcoin at its high, and we get a buyer. Great, we just got a buyer. And then when it goes back down, what do? We buy the Bitcoin back. We don't necessarily buy it from the person that we sold it to. I think that would almost be next to impossible. But we do buy the Bitcoin back and other currencies back. So basically, you're doing the same thing. So I guess there's nothing really wrong to it. It just doesn't sound right. But let's keep reading, and maybe it'll all make sense to us, right? Now, these guys started shorting Ether in May of 2018 when the price ranged from 572 to 659. Ether currently hovers around $470. Now, last week, Tetris published a 41-page reporting explaining its reasoning, and Forbes estimated the six-person hedge fund has 60 million in assets under the administration. The Ether short is one of its two high conviction positions. The other is its Bitcoin investments, says the founding partner Alex Suraborg. All right, Timothy Young, a former entrepreneur, sold tech startup Socialcast for more than $100 million in 2011, is shorting Ether through his San Francisco family office, Hidden Hand Capital. Hidden Hand has more than 100 million in crypto assets under management, and Bay Area hedge fund Neural Capital also has a short position, according to a person familiar with this matter. The Ethereum aims to be global computing platform, but investors like Tetris and Hidden Hand are concerned that its 48 billion market cap isn't justified, largely because the network can only handle about 15 transactions per second. And by contrast, Visa can handle 24,000 transactions per second. The Ethereum has an amazing talent pool of developers, Young says. In a long term, I think they'll solve it. A lot of scaling challenges that's going to go on, but in the short terms, there is a disconnect between the price and the underlying technology. All right, now Sunaborg agrees, saying just because something isn't a good idea doesn't mean it's a good investment. Now, Ethereum isn't controlled by a single company, and it is a decentralized application on dApps and runs on top of it. And none of these apps have more than 5,000 daily active users, yet the network is nearly at full capacity. The network's congestion can cause the fees and require to use the platform to skyrocket. That's one thing you guys want to keep in mind when using a ECR20 token. They're good to start out with, but you have to fork off and create your own coin. I think that's the best one. For example, to perform a simple step in the Ethereum-based game like CryptoKitties, where users can create digital memorabilia, it might cost $3. Those costs rose greater than $20 at the end of 2017. An application call can be roughly 1 million times as expensive as Ethereum, as compared to a centralized services like AWS, Amazon Web Services. Now he told this, Tetris told this in a report. Ethereum developers are working to solve several solutions and to enhance the network's capacity. The Tetris team thinks significant improvements are too far off. The most optimistic estimates suggest that the Ethereum's layer 2 and the other broad scaling solutions will not be fully functional or tested or capable of supporting the most popular dApps for roughly another 2 years. Keep that in mind, guys. If Tetris is right, Ethereum seems to be having a few problems coming up in the next couple of years. Let's go over here to the next article up here. And Uber is back in the news here on the Bitcoin Radio Network, and the co-founder and E-Trade launched a no-feed cryptocurrency trading platform. You know Uber's got to get involved in on this. More competition is coming to the commission-free cryptocurrency trading market. Voyager, a startup backed by an Uber co-founder as well as an early investor in the ride-hailing company, presented plans Wednesday to offer no-fees trades for at least 15 different cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. The company will function as a sort of algorithm engine. Now, cryptocurrency prices across more than a dozen trading venues, allowing customers to buy and sell Bitcoin and other digital assets at the greatest value available amongst them. All right, by waiving commission fees, the bread and butter of most of the cryptocurrency trading business, that's a fact. The Voyager expects to compete with Robinhood, the stock trading app that also currently provides zero free trading of 5 cryptocurrencies. So it looks like they're going to outperform Robinhood by adding 15, which I think you're going to start to see a little competition going in, and just like we seen back in the .com era, where the companies just started battling against each other. Oh, I'm going to do this. The airlines have done it. I mean, the railroad has done it. Any company, airlines are famous for it. They'll sit there and, oh, we've got the best deal. Fly Southwestern. No, fly American. No, fly Delta. And they'll just chop each other down to bare minimums there. All right, so this is what they're saying here. We saw an opportunity to build a dramatic smart order router that can take advantage of the marketplace and also offer customers no commissions. Voyager CEO Stefan Ehrlich tells a Fortune in a lieu of trading fees, Voyager will make up the difference in the venue by beating the average price of the coins at the point in the time we execute the trade. All right, and sheesh, what was that? Some big noise there. All right, might be some thunder or some storms going on. It's been raining here all day, and we're hearing some big thunders, I think, about that. All right, back into this, simultaneously connecting and showing prices from 10 cryptocurrency exchanges plus 3 additional market markers, including those founded in the U.S. as well as abroad. The Voyager believes it will consistently execute buy and sell orders at a better price than customers would often get by just visiting one exchange, such as Coinbase or Binance. All right, that's some features that we're going to implement into the LVX as well. You will be able to see all of the other exchanges and what's going on there, and you will be able to do some algorithm trading as well on the LVX. So they got some competition out there as well. All right, sometimes you go to trade on certain exchanges, but there's no liquidity there. That's important. If you're going to put an exchange out and there's no liquidity, forget it. Who's going to trade on your platform? There's no liquidity there. That's why it's very important to get the liquidity into there, into the exchange. And he explains earlier. The former CEO and founder of the retail brokerage Lightspeed Financial, who also previously ran a professional trading arm online stockbroker at E-Trade after Lightspeed acquired it. All right. Looks like Ehrlich says he grew the interest in cryptocurrency about a year ago and now plans to bring his experience catering to both individual and professional investors. The traditional equity market to the cryptocurrency industry. And that's our take right there on that. So let's go to the next one, which is always a good topic here at the Bitcoin Radio Network. I think I'm actually going to be out at the Malta Blockchain Summit this year. So if anybody's going out to the Malta Blockchain Summit, make sure you look up Crypto Famous. I'll be there. So will some of our crew. And we will be in Exchange Central, Malta, of course, experiencing it there and taking advantage of some opportunities while we're in Malta as well with the lawyers and everything that we've got going on. Malta regulator opened up consulting after publishing cryptocurrency blockchain bills. All right, well, let's see what's going on here. The Malta Financial Service Authority is currently involved in a consulting training to ensure that all stakeholders are well informed on what the 3 blockchain and crypto laws that were passed recently entitle. Reports in the local media may have this situation as a stalling on the MFSA's part, but this is quite normal procedure, according to the sources in the industry who spoke to BNN. Speaking to BNN, Joseph F. Brogg, a senior partner at WF Partners, explained that this was an ordinary manner in which laws in the financial service sectors were enacted. He also stated that although the laws were published last week, they are expected to come into force in October. That's something I just said yesterday, the day before, that when laws are passed, you don't just see instant gains. Once they agree on something, they have to write it into law, and then it's got to be put into existence there. So check it out, guys. This is important stuff because I think come October, a lot of things are going to be picking up this year. And you're going to want to be invested into Bitcoin. Believe you me. All right, this will be This will be a give time for the industry's player to adjust accordingly to the benefit from the transority. Provisions as well as the authorities to cater to large amount of applications that will be submitted in the first few months. The MFSA told the blockchain sector to wait because while the laws haven't been passed, they are not in force, although the 3 crypto and blockchain bills were passed into law on Friday the 20th of July, and with the MFSA are still ongoing for these bills to actually become law. In fact, the MFSA, the Malta's Financial Service Authority, said that the framework for these laws was still in the creation phase. See, just because they agreed on it doesn't mean it's law. It is law, but it's got to be written, and then it's got to be put into force. And like in America, that usually happens in January. For instance, if President Trump came out today and said cryptocurrency is now tax-free, you have nothing to worry about, that would not take place here in America until that was either passed into law through the House and Senate, or it would become law the following year when that takes place. So, it doesn't happen right away. You got to give it a little time. Just like we're going to give a little time for you to go get something to drink, maybe go to the bathroom, come back quick because this break won't take long. I'll be right back after this.
Are you in development or pre-ICO? Are you ready to take your ICO or platform to the next level? Look no further. Media 13 has the perfect solution to drive traffic to your platform. Our team has many creative ways of advertising on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and many other places, including Reddit and Bitcoin Talk. Wait no longer, for time is money in cryptocurrency. Contact us today at info@bitcoinradionetwork.io for current plans and pricing.
Let's try something different.
Join BNN for the 6 o'clock news with Crypto Famous Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Famous will keep you up to date with live breaking news as it happens. Also, live interviews from the leading platforms in cryptocurrency. A Media 13 production, exclusively on BRN, the Bitcoin Radio Network.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this thing on? Yeah. All right, welcome back, guys. I don't know if you can hear me sometimes or not. Let me hear. Hello, check one, check. Okay, it is there. All right. All right, little comedy there for you. Come on, guys, we got to get a chuckle out of this. All right, let's check this out. Why is cryptocurrency trading popular in South Korea? All right, this is something that is very popular. Why is it so popular? People say, I don't get it. Why is South Korea so popular? As cryptocurrency markets revive, investors will take special note to their performances in a few key markets. South Korea is one of them. South Korea, the Asian country, surfaced as one of the top markets for cryptocurrencies last year. South Korea was responsible for a third of all Bitcoin trades occurring in cryptocurrencies by the end of last year. All right. Customers for the cryptocurrency spanned a broad age range and profile. South Korean investors paid Komenchi a reference to related prices in the country to invest in. All right. Teleprompter, come on. All right, cryptocurrencies, their influence in the crypto market, such as that one point of time they accounted for such as 17% of all Ethereum trades occurring to the cryptocurrency markets last December. All right, the price of Ripple, another virtual currency, popular, they crashed at the beginning of the year after a popular site that algorithms crypto exchange listings did not include trading data from the South Korea. All right, let's see. All right, several newspaper articles and reports have analyzed the affinity of South Korea for cryptocurrencies and then come up with their theories for the popularity. Broadly, those theories can be reduced into three. The first reason for the popularity of cryptocurrencies is prevailing the economic conditions in the country. Even though it is fairly large, the prosperous one, the South Korean economic suffers from a youth unemployment problem. The youth unemployment rate last year was 9.8%, all right, in response to the extreme numbers. The government has already unveiled a program to provide incentives to small and medium-sized enterprises to hire young workers. All right, now for young Koreans, and cryptocurrency seems like a rare shot at a prosperity. And the article on the Line publication, The Verge, states the same article quotes a 20-something journalist as saying that cryptocurrency investments are also a means for a largely well-educated force to differentiate themselves from peers. All right, let's see. South Korea has long been early adopted for the technological innovation, whether it is a social network or video games. It also has the world's fastest internet speeds and a well-developed telecommunication systems to facilitate the mobile payment systems. Japan, another nation that is big on cryptocurrency trading, has a similar story. All right, so there's the take on South Korea. Now we're going to jump into this next one here. Okay, we're going to jump into the next one. Or is that, there it is. Rising Hong Kong startup criticized for selling majority stake to invest in cryptocurrency. Ooh, what's going on? 1 million in tokens. Catch Up Bike, a top 5 bike sharing company in Hong Kong that oversees more than 1,000 bicycles, has sold a majority stake in its venture for 1 million to invest in bulk of 2 tokens called JPay and Cyclean, CYCLEAN. Cyclean and JPay, JPAY. You might want to check them two out. If this company is willing to sell a large majority to invest into these two cryptocurrencies? Might be some reasons behind that. Go do some investigation, people. All right, now this is created by researchers and developers from Samsung. The episode games Kayast and Princeton. Cycling is a blockchain project that enables consumers to rent bicycles, electric bikes, and electric cars with a cryptocurrency base on the Ethereum network. A lot of things are on the Ethereum network, so I just wait to see what happens in the next couple of years with that network. All right, the Hong Kong bike sharing startup sold a majority stake in its company to essentially participate in the ICO of Cycling, which shares the same vision as the catch-up bike. That is to inspire the usage of eco-friendly bicycles, bikes, and cars with blockchain and crypto. The biggest challenge faced by the bike-sharing startups is in the manpower requiring to manage the bicycles that are leased out by using the blockchain. Why? Everybody's going to use the blockchain, baby. That's the way it goes. Every rental exchange will be recorded on the distributed ledger, including the customer's payment track and record of number of miles that he has traveled. All right, the Catch-Up Bike team emphasized that in major regions like Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, the demand for dockless bikes has increased significantly over the past few years, but the requirement for the linked credit cards and the pricing has driven consumers out of the sector. Now, not everyone is convinced that the decision of the startup, which is still relatively small in comparison to its competitors in its local market, to invest 60% of the company's valuation, not its profits or existing capital, is extremely risky. So anybody that's bringing platforms to you and wants you to invest in something, and their numbers are extremely, I mean, the existing capital isn't there, the token or the coin hasn't rose up like the sell is indicating, or if the capital isn't there, it can be extremely risky. And so you have to make sure before jumping into any program that you're willing to risk that money. If you're willing to say, okay, here's $1,000, goodbye, and then you sit over here and you hope, wish, and pray that that is a successful investment. Like it said, risky investment. All cryptocurrencies can be risky if you are uneducated. If you have no education about cryptocurrency, then you do not have any place in purchasing crypto until you're educated at it. That's my advice to you. Like I said, am I a financial advisor? No. Am I an advisor in crypto? Yes, I am. Am I an advisor on platforms? Yes, I am. Am I a developer in cryptocurrency? Not only that, but the CEO of AIM Blockchain Solutions. So yes, we've created several platforms, wallets, coins, tokens, and all sorts of things for people in the past. Now, let's see what we're going on here now. The Chief of Technology Officers for the Standard, Kelper, the blockchain consultancy firm based in Hong Kong, expressed concerns regarding the fundamental purpose of the smart contracts in the business model of Cycling. See? So you always have to, you got to check it. You got it. Man, and if you don't know about smart contracts and how to read them, then you find a good friend in crypto that does, and hang out with them. And you guys can learn so much. You buddy up with somebody, you learn so much more than you do if you're just by yourself out there. So is that what we got going for news today? Basically, that's, we got one more? Huh? That's all of our news today here. So we're going to go on here. We got about 9 minutes left here to broadcast. So if you're looking to invest into some of these platforms, programs, and anything that I've spoken about today, by all means, do due diligence in investigating. In other words, you have really got to check out all your aspects, all your angles, step outside of the normal box, do some investigation, contact the platforms. For public information, if you're going to be a big-time investor, ask for financial records. Make sure the financial records make sense, because if they don't, there's probably something going on a little fishy behind the doors, and you always have to keep an open eye on that in cryptocurrencies. Not everybody's bad in crypto. For instance, you know what? We have not done one person wrong in cryptocurrencies from 2009 till current. We just don't do that. We stand behind our word. We stand behind everything that we say 100%, and we don't budge from it at all. So if a deal is a good deal, we go with it. If it's a bad deal or a conflict, then we walk away from it. And I advise you guys to do the same thing in cryptocurrencies, and definitely don't get caught up in FOMO. All right, let's talk about the Golden Cross. So we're going to talk about the Golden Cross because we're very close to hitting the Golden Cross, and every time in the market you get a Golden Cross. Now, we did see a little bit of a dip and a further dip, but there was a gain before the dip. On the last Golden Cross, we might be a month or two away from this Golden Cross from actually happening. And when the Golden Cross happens, it's going to be the indicator of the bull run. Now, we're already into that footsteps. We're straddling around. The decision of that ETF could really tank Bitcoin for a short period of time. So in my stance in Bitcoin, I'm a long-term, well, not say a long-term, but I'm a medium long-term holder. In other words, I'm holding until the end of the year, and then I will probably sell off some depending on what the market cap is and what's going on. And why do I say I'm going to hold? In other words, I'm not going to freak out. Look, you're going to have your ups and downs, okay? Right now we're seeing it go up, and then it come down for a little correction, and it goes up. There, the first wave goes up, then it comes down. That's the correction. Goes up on the second wave, comes down. We're at the third wave right now. Could we see a Golden Cross here in the next couple days? We could. We just might. We don't know. This is what we're waiting to see. The indicators show maybe, I would say maybe a month or two we'll hit that Golden Cross crossage. And from that point on, I think we're going to hit the bull run. Now, right now, we're still up. We're still down. You know, they're still shorting it. And that's what's causing it to push it down. You can actually see them pushing it down. And it almost looks like we had a dead cat bounce the last couple days. However, it wasn't such a bad dead cat bounce that Bitcoin went up and then dead cat bounce, boom, boom, and then that's it, right? But we didn't fall back down. We're actually staying in that, 8,200 mark really comfortably right now, which is nice to see. Now, these ETFs could drag that down if they come out and say we're not ready to make a decision or we're turning it down completely. If they turn it down completely, that's going to drive Bitcoin down for a time period. If they come back and say, look, it's a 45 delay on it, then guess what? It's going to drive Bitcoin down a little bit. If they come out and approve this thing, like we all hope and pray that they do, we're all going to see good gains coming from it. We're not going to see it immediately, but you'll see that 10K, and then we will continuously grow up from there. And I think we've got 12K right on the front door. I think we're right around the corner from 12K, very close. So I just don't want you guys to freak out when you see it go down. I also don't want you guys to freak out when you see it going up and FOMO and go and dump all your money into it while it's green and rising. You always wait for the corrections and then buy. Boom, boom. Don't buy when it's in the green. If you can, wait till the correction, save yourself a little bit of money. Even if it's 20, 30 bucks, that's a gas tank right there, you know? So make sure you paid attention to what's going on in there. And my 3-wave system seems to work for me. You guys check it out, see if it works for you. You can kind of monitor the patterns. And now when you've got your stability growth going on and them shorting it, it's a little bit harder to see. It's the smaller factors. Now, if we see a nice gain come up off of the candlesticks here in the next week here, I think we could see a definite crossing of the lines there. However, if it sits here in jig jags like this and just bounces back and forth, then I think we're going to see some indications of it dropping a little bit. So we'll just have to keep our eye on it together, and I'll keep you guys up to date on a daily basis as well. Stella looks like a good buy as well. If you're looking for stuff out there, ADA is a good buy. Zcash is always a good buy, one of my favorites. I like the decentralized application on that. IOTA's out there. You've got just tons. IOTA's at $1.04 right now. Dash is probably one of my favorite purchases right now. So if you want, you can go over and get some purchase of Dash. You know, put yourself, 5 or 10 grand into Dash. My other favorite coin to purchase right now is New York Coin because it's so cheap. And as Bitcoin does hit that bull run, you could see a good 100 to 200 Satoshi increase in the New York Coin. And when that takes place, well, that's good money right there. That's a definite increase in the coin. You'll see that a lot. And I think, if you guys go and check out New York Coin, I think you're going to find out that, oh man, they got like 35, 40 stores that are already accepting New York Coin as currency around the world. So if you're not invested into that coin, it's almost foolish. This one's already taken place. This one's already being accepted everywhere. I mean, you got to jump on board with that. We got a couple minutes left here in the broadcast. And, mining Bitcoin made easier. After today's discussion, I think you'll find that, we've talked a little bit about, and you have a better understanding of how to mine a little easier if you're a newbie. If you're a veteran, well, you know what to do. You probably just take care of your own business anyways with your own mining rigs and so forth. But that's there. We're going to big up our Disney partnership. We're going to big up sharedrops.io, New York Coin, definitely there. Crypto Coffee, if you don't have any crypto coffee, you can get it in the link below. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Become a subscriber while you're watching. It's right there on the screen down by the ticker. They're giving you all the prices. Hey, it's been a great time hanging out with each and every one of you. I love all of you guys out there, the females too. Oh man, you guys have a blessed day. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, stay classy.
The opinions expressed on the radio or video program by the host or co-host, guests, and